Hi love, I'm so glad that this video had found you when it did. Are you currently feeling like you're not good enough, or do you struggle with that emotion? It happens to all of us, and you're not alone. If it's not one thing, it's something else. Life is just hard. But to make matters worse, there's always something or someone telling us how we should be and what we should do, how we should act and all of that. Or some situation that's making us compare ourselves to others and making us feel as if we are less than what we actually are. So I get it. It happens to all of us and even the best of us. And it's completely normal, and I want to remind you that it's okay. This is completely healthy. But if you are finding yourself in this space, here are 10 things to remember when you are feeling like you're not good enough. 1. Like I said, you're not alone, and you're not the only one going through this emotion. And trust me, the people that you are comparing yourself to is probably feeling this emotion right now or have felt it multiple times. And they're probably feeling the same way that you're feeling right now at this very moment. It's okay that you're feeling this way. 2. The grass is not greener on the other side. And I know it's easy to feel that way, especially with social media and what everyone is posting, their picture perfect lives. But it's never greener on the other side, and you never know what people are going through behind closed doors. Comparison can be very harmful because we're only looking at the outside and not the inside. Therefore, we're comparing our inside with somebody else's outside. And that's not fair. The grass is always greener when you tend to your own garden. And so as long as you're pouring into yourself and tending to your garden, it's always going to be more greener than what you may perceive from somebody else or on the other side. You can't see what they're going through, and you can't see what they're battling. Whether it's career, relationships, jobs, confidence, social status. We're living in a society where it's so easy to compare ourselves to everybody's picture perfect life, but you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. 3. We are our worst enemies. Most of the time, all of the time, it's not about what others say, it's about what we allow ourselves to believe. It's okay if you're feeling down at this moment, but just take care and make sure that you don't believe the lies and the false narratives that your mind may try to tell you while you're in this low space. Don't believe what others say about you, and don't give them that power or that access. And never let those words come out of your mouth that you're not good enough. It starts with you first. So from this day forward, never ever say, I'm not good enough. Completely remove that from your vocabulary. It's how you feel with yourself, and it starts with you. 4. If not you, then who? You have the power to control how you think and what you feel. You have the power on what you allow into your life, therefore how you think of yourself, and never give anyone else that access. It's your job to take care of yourself emotionally and mentally, and no one else is going to do it for you. So if you don't speak highly of yourself, if you don't believe that you're not good enough, you're giving that power to somebody else. So don't place the idea of you being good enough in someone else's hands, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to let you down. They're going to drop you. It's your responsibility to take care of yourself, to speak highly of yourself. 5. Your past does not define you. All that matters is that you're here right now. What happened in the past happened. It's already done, said, and done, but the only thing that matters is this moment right now, because this is the only thing that exists right now. And you survived. You survived your past, and you're standing here right now. You can still grow, you can still change, you can still create a better future and change your circumstance. But you don't have to be held down or bind to what happened to your past. It's over and it's done. It doesn't exist anymore. What happened, happened. And that time doesn't exist anymore. anymore. And so therefore, if you don't want anybody to know or see that past, you don't have to. It's no longer a part of this world. The only thing that matters is now and the future. So let the past go. You're greater than your past. You're better, and you're changing, and you're growing. 6, you are a work in progress. No one's perfect, and that's the beautiful thing. You're changing, you're growing, and you're learning. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fall down. It's okay that you're having this low season right now, because you grow from it and you can learn. This is your testimony. This is your story. This is your journey. And no one's perfect. Like, that's okay. We don't have to be perfect. Life is not perfect. And that's what makes life so beautiful, because there's so many different scenarios and outcomes that can happen. So make the mistakes and fail, fall down, but continue to grow. Accept that you're feeling this way, and accept that it's completely healthy and normal. But even the people that you look up to in a certain circumstances that you want in your life, they're not perfect either. Therefore, you don't have to be perfect yourself. 7, we're not who others say we are. And if we leave it to others to tell us who we are, we're leaving our worth and value in their hands. We have to be their version of perfect, and there's no such thing as perfect. And they're not perfect themselves. So why allow somebody else to put their image and vision of perfection on you when they're not capable of perfection themselves? We can never please everybody, and not everyone is going to like you. Not everyone's going to love you. You're not going to be their cup of tea. And that's okay. You continue to be you and who you are, and find your people. Don't let the words of others control you. Control your mind and control how you perceive yourself. Whatever they're saying about you is not true unless you allow it to be. 8, I'll give you a wake-up call. You're probably standing in the wrong space, and that can be very harmful. You're probably in spaces where people or the circumstance is not valuing you and what you have to offer and what you can give and how unique you are. And if you're standing in this space for too long, you start to take their ideas and their perception of you. You start to feel as if you're not good enough because you're not meant to be in that space. So try stepping out of this space, away from the people and things that's not appreciating you, that's not pouring life into you, that's not helping you tend to your garden, and walk into spaces where you are loved, where you are valued, where your skill sets and what you have to offer is celebrated. So try stepping out of that space. 9, just focus on the now. Like I said before, the only thing that matters is now. Enjoy today. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy how beautiful it can be. Appreciate the small things. And focus on now. If you have a lot on your plate, or if you're struggling with all the challenges that you're facing, try just focusing on one thing at a time. And the one thing that's in front of your face today, at this moment. Learn how to appreciate today so you can be able to appreciate tomorrow. And 10, if no one has told you yet, I'm telling you that you are good enough. It's okay that you're feeling this way. It's okay that you're having a low season or you've felt this way multiple times. It's normal. We all go through it. But you are good enough. And I need you to start telling yourself that every day. And to erase that phrase, I'm not good enough, out of your vocabulary. Because it starts with you. And where you place your mind, your feet will follow. You are good enough. You are valued. You are loved. You are appreciated. And you're possibly just standing in the wrong spaces right now. Find your people. Find the right opportunities in your circumstances. In the right circumstance. And you can't see it right now. But once you walk out of this space, you'll be able to see all of the lies that you were believing from what other people said or what you allowed yourself to believe when you're in this low season. But it does get better, and it will get better, I promise you. But this is just a reminder that you are good enough. Okay, so I gotta go, but I just wanted to quickly remind you that you are good enough and to give you at least 10 points to remind you to help lift up your spirits when you are feeling low or struggling with this emotion. But I'm telling you right off the bat that you are good enough. Excuse my dog. I'm dog sitting. But you are good enough and you are beautiful and you have so much to offer into this world. So keep it up, okay? This is just an emotion and you can control it, and this too will pass. Don't let nobody, don't let anybody tell you differently or tell you that you're less than and that you're not deserving and that you're not capable. Don't give nobody that power. Keep it for yourself and control how you respond, control how you react, control how you love yourself. And you have the power. So remember that. You are loved and I believe in you. Keep it up, okay? Don't give up. I gotta go. I'm running late as always, but thinking about you.